Alright you guys, welcome back to Beautywithty. I'm back with another banger video here. This time it's the trending box braids in the back with the rubber bands in the top. You guys, I've done this style 2-3 times before, and here we go again. So I'm starting off with a protein treatment. This is the shampoo that I used after my treatment, but I'm using this apple cider intense deep conditioner as my base. And then I will follow that up with my hair growth oil. I end up just finishing that bottle, putting that in there. Because when you add an egg, it's going to dry your hair out. That protein is going to get down deep into those shafts. So here's my egg. I went ahead and added that in. So just going to mix that until it's all incorporated. And then I will go ahead and just add that back to my hair oil bottle. You know, you can use anything, but that one was empty right there. So yeah, look at that. Look how easily that is. So my hair was already sectioned off. I just start off with well, I did one side, so this mixture was enough to do my entire head. Each side filled up the bottle, had that little bit left, and I just poured it on top of my head too. Start off just misting my hair, getting it wet so I can comb through it, and then I'll follow through with that deep conditioner mixture. Since this is a protective style, and I'm so glad I did this deep treatment before my style, because if you keep watching to the end of the video, you will see a 3-week update. That is like the longest I've had some braids in my hair in years. So this was a great protective style that lasted. But like I was already saying, it's a detailed video on the rubber band method. I'll leave that link down below. So let me section my hair off from ear to ear. Alright, really quick, this is the hair that I'm using. Stretched hair, and this is by Expression. This is one of their value packs, and it's 60 inches. Y'all forgot I was recording in here watching fucking Netflix. So really quick, this is about how much hair I'm using per braid. I split it in half. So I have 2 different pieces that I will be feeding in. And I ran out of edge control, so I'm using this edge control that's by My First Wigs that I was sent. It doesn't have too much of a hold to it. It look like that. Put that on my roots. And then I start off with the braid and then add my hair in. Alright, so this is my first row in the back. And as you can see, these are about medium-sized box braids. And I decided to do the feed-in method just so my box braids can be a little thinner. I didn't want them as thick. So I'm just feeding in the hair about 2-3 strands per braid and just bringing that all the way down. If you are someone that struggles with braiding your hair, try using the rubber band method in the back as well. Perfect. Okay, so I get a lot of questions in like almost every video on how I part. This is how I love to part my hair. I do not use a mirror. I just feel for it and make sure I'm using a red tail comb, and that way my lines just come out pretty crisp. Not all the way straight, but for the most part they be pretty good. If you do struggle with your parting, you can have a mirror in the front and in the back, which will help you section off your hair. So that's basically how I part my hair in the back. So again, I'm just going through with these, adding in pieces so that I can feed in for these box braids. And that is the edge control I'm using by My First Wigs. As you can see from the roots, it does get a little white, but you know, you just wipe that off and girl, you can keep moving. I love that edge control because it doesn't get extremely hard. It's like it just has enough hold for my hair, and I have some pretty coarse hair, so I love that. As you can see here, I have my nice neat squares in the back, straight parts. I didn't use a mirror. Yeah, so making my way on to the front. I actually really like this edge control, and it doesn't have a hold, but it does like kind of hold a bit. I mean, damn, is a big ball right there. See, that's why I won't talk. But let me just go back to not talking. There we go, I fixed it. Alright, so the rubber bands in the front, I have basically 4 rows, but it's actually a total of 8 rows. 2 rows per section, and there's 4 sections. So I'm a type of person that like to pre-section my hair off using my red tail comb to make sure my parts are straight. And I use edge control in between it just to make sure that it holds. So I just went ahead and sectioned off my hair, and then I went to the back and finished it. Yeah. But now we back to the front. So with that same section, I'm parting out my edges so I can get a little super doopy doop. And now I'm adding in the edge control, parting my hair. So those are the two sections within the one section. The edge control is my best friend. I use it every 2 seconds. So just add a rubber band, make sure it's not tight at all. Tug on your rubber bands because you will have bumps. It may not feel tight, but it probably look tight. So pull on it, make sure it's not tight at all. So I'm just going through adding the rubber bands, and I don't know why I'm skipping all over, but this one I'm going to really explain. So add the edge control, and then I do a box on each row, and then I make sure I twist my ends, because if not, it's going to get really frizzy because my hair, the texture of my hair. So I twist that and add that to the box that's diagonal from it. Pull that out too, because it will be pulling your edges. So I do that all the way till I get to the back, twist the hair, add into the square, and then I tug on it just to make sure it's not tight. It looks fresh and tight, but it's not, hurting my head. So just braid the hair down in the front. And at the top, I start off the same way, adding in the hair. Start off with a braid and then go in with the braiding hair, feeding that in again. Oh my God, I'm so happy I am all done. Well, I still have to braid my ends. Okay, now for the baby hair, and this is definitely for people with 4C hair. It can go for anyone, but definitely if you got 4C hair, you need this She Is Bum Glue because it is going to last and make your edges stay. I like to flat iron it first, and then I go and add this that I need some more. Hello, someone help me. And then add that to my edges and swoopy doop. They look so good. It is like a little white residue, and I kind of get that with the She Is Bum Glue, but it's nothing like how regular edge controls be turning white. No, you might just have a little cake because it just do that sometimes, but those edges are popping. But this is the end of the video. I'm showing you guys these crispy parts. It look good in a bun. You can wear it up, you can wear it down. Those edges fly. It's long. It's coming down like kind of towards to my hip area, a little past top butt. But get into the style. Whoo child. Today is day 16 that my hair has been like this. I started taking this out like literally just now. I was like, wait a minute, let me show them what 16 days look like because I do not be keeping in any braid style. All right, again, another frequently asked questions on most of my hair videos is how do you remove it? That's how. I just snip it and I take a loose my hair and pull out that false hair, throw it on the ground, comb it out a little bit, put it in a section, boom, that's it. Woo! I'm ready to go ahead and wash my hair out. I just went ahead and put in the same conditioner I used at the beginning of the video. I'm almost out. And that's it. I'm putting this on my hair first and then shampoo my hair and then condition it one more time. You see it. Ooh. This actually could be a style, like a nice wash and go, but those styles never work on me. I would just have to figure out how I can get my hair to dry in a state like this. Until next video, I love you guys and I'll see you.